Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
Go ahead.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
You know, we've been on this whole influencer trip, right? Talking about what it means to be an influencer.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And-
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. And you know, we've been trying hard to be one, when in fact, we found out that everybody, that's right, that means you, has some sort of influence on others.
True. Influence with our words, our actions, and our attitude.
We can affect people in so many ways, even if we don't realize it.
Yes, as long as you like and subscribe.
Okay, anyways. I don't think you and I have talked about this, but Tevis, what influences you?
I've been meaning to tell you about this. So, there's this pug, and his name is Noodle. And every day when he wakes up, he either like sits up on his little bones, or he like flops over and he has no bones. And that means that you're either gonna have a good day or you're gonna have a bad day. And that's really what influences me.
Oh, okay. I think that's an influencer that you're watching.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's not what we're talking about, but really, what influences you?
Well, you know, like how I sleep can really affect, it can make or break my day. If I was having a rough night, then it's gonna be a tough day to get started, you know? But then sometimes you wake up like before your alarm even goes off and you have just like the most energy and you don't even know where it came from, and those are the best days.
Yeah, I mean, sleep is important.
Oh, and let's be real, a good or bad meal can really affect my mood and also my energy, you know?
Yeah, nutritious and hungry.
So this past summer, it was like so rainy and I just couldn't go outside and I was getting so annoyed because all I wanted to do was go outside.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty warm and also dark and gloomy.
Yes, and let me tell you, I need to get outside. I need to soak in all that sunlight. You know what I'm talking about?
Come to think of it, light does change everything. It just makes everything better.
That's it. That's it.
What
That
is?
is it. Okay,
What is?
we need more light.
What is this?
We need more light. Does this look cool? I've seen people use these. Influencers, I've seen them use these.
I mean, it's a little bit much.
Yeah, but look how
Don't you
cool
think?
you look.
I mean, I'm sure I look really
I'll show you. We'll look at it. We'll look at the camera later. I'll show you. You look cool.
Okay, let's just roll with it.
Okay.
You know, when the world around us is dark, we need a little help to brighten things up. Maybe not with what we got going on here.
No?
No. But something better. We need to be reminded of the light of Jesus.
Yes. That's good.
And
That's
that's our main point for today. The light of Jesus influences me.
I see where you're going with this. Jesus did say he is the light of the world, but what does this even mean for us?
Let's all think about it. How has the light of Jesus influenced you? When you see darkness, how can the light of Jesus brighten everything up?
Take a look at this light bulb. We don't think about it very much because we see so many of them every day, but it was actually created because a few people wanted to solve a problem, and that problem was living in darkness. Then, after a lot of testing, a man named Nikola Tesla created an invention that he shared with all of us, the light bulb. The invention of the light bulb changed everything, right? But it's kind of useless on its own, isn't it? What does it need to turn on?
It needs power.
That's right, it needs electricity. And I've been thinking about like our role as Christians and how we're supposed to be the light of the world and show Jesus' love that we have in our hearts. But to do that, we need power from the source. Oh. We need Jesus. He is our light. And Jesus says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Sin came into the world and made it dark, but Jesus is the true light. He's the only one that can uncover that darkness. And Jesus gives light to anyone and everyone who puts their faith in him. The coolest part is that when we're influenced by God's light, when we turn to follow Jesus, not only does it make things better for us, but we get to brighten the world around us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Challenge Time. I'm Tevis, and this is my friend Sydney.
Hey friends.
So today, I'm gonna be teaching Sydney how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but here's the catch. I'm not allowed to use my hands. I have to use my friend Liz's hands. Big cheers for Liz. So I'll be putting my hands behind my back, And Liz's hands will be doing all the work for us today. Are you ready?
Yeah. So, have you ever made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before with no ham?
Definitely. I practice this all the time. So, probably bread. Bread is a good idea. How to start. Okay, let's
Always
get that.
my favorite
Get that bread open.
ingredient.
Nice.
Nice.
Get the bread out.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Jelly,
So-
peanut butter, Nutella.
I personally prefer to do peanut butter first. Okay, so we're gonna open that really quick. Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Try my hand to make it more smooth. That's that's a
okay.
secret from my mom.
Wow.
She used to do that.
Moms
just to really
always have the
smooth
best-
it out.
Yep.
Yeah. So then you're gonna set that down once you're done with that. The key is to set it down face down. That's the trick.
I usually use one,
now I'm
so-
gonna set down the bread. I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure it was there. I'm sorry, I'm just struggling.
It's okay. We have plenty of time. Right?
You
We have
can,
plenty
you
of
can
time.
open this work.
Oh yeah, I got it. I can help. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
maybe I thought I could help.
I think if we really try hard enough, we can.
I think so.
Let's just
Fingers
be really.
crossed.
There it is.
Oh.
All right, and we're just gonna dump the jelly on there. There's no need to use a knife or anything. Just dump
Are you
it
sure?
on. Oh, for sure. It's
Okay.
it's really good jelly.
Yeah,
It's
that
maybe
works.
more jelly. I
Yeah.
make it with a lot. Little shake probably. Little shake.
Perfect to go with the peanut butter. that I have.
Perfect, perfect. Now we're gonna take the peanut butter that's been facing upside down the whole time.
Flavorful peanut butter.
So we're gonna take the peanut butter side. That's just jelly. So I'm so silly.
You
Anyway,
are
so then
silly.
we're gonna slap those together.
Yeah.
And I mean, we should cut it. We're gonna set it down.
Be careful,
Grab
okay?
the knife.
But gold is
And
actually my
then, do
favorite
you
color.
prefer straight or diagonal?
Let's do straight.
Chef's choice. And I'd love for you to try a bite.
Okay, yeah. Is this perfect?
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Oh,
You try.
I think I'm hungry too.
Yeah. It's really great. You did such a good job. Mm-hmm.
This is very good.
Yep.
Wait, I have some on my fingers though. Oh, I'm gonna clean these up
You
real quick.
napkin? Nope.
Mhm.
Okay.
No.
I get it.
That's how a chef
I get
does
it.
it. That's
Yeah.
how a chef does it. Okay. Anyway, this has been really fun. Were you say you know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich now?
Hey, I think I would always come back to your kitchen. These are good.
Well, thanks for watching, kids. Bye!
This is the story of Jesus at the Festival of Tabernacles. It was a week-long event celebrating harvest season and remembering the 40 days the Israelites had spent in the wilderness after escaping Egypt. Halfway through the party, Jesus showed up and began to teach at the temple courts. The people were astonished by what he said, but some were angry at who he claimed to be. At that time, Jerusalem was in darkness, ruled by the Romans. The people were desperate for God to return and restore their nation, so what Jesus said next stunned them all. "I am the light of the world," Jesus said. "Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Jesus was teaching everyone that he was God. He was the Messiah. He was there in the beginning, the true light that was needed to drive out the darkness that is caused by our sin. But when God created this world, he intended it to be good. He made men and women in his image to live in perfect partnership with him. God fulfilled all their needs and brought them joy and happiness. However, they rebelled against God and sinned, and that's how darkness entered that perfect world. They were driven out of the garden, and for the first time, Adam and Eve experienced shame, hopelessness, anxiety, and the pain of being separated from the light. The effect of sin spiraled the world into chaos and darkness, and sadly, even though they should have known better, people chose to love the darkness rather than the light. But God, in his great mercy, had a plan. He would enter the world himself and provide us with a way out of darkness. It started with a bright star over Bethlehem as Jesus was born, signaling that the Messiah had come. The light of Jesus and his salvation had finally arrived. When Jesus was older and the time had come, he gave his life on a cross for the sins of the world. But this was not the end of the story. Jesus rose from the dead, and his resurrection proved that sin and death had been conquered once and for all. Through faith in Jesus, anyone can be forgiven of sin and saved out of spiritual darkness. Jesus, the light of the world, has made salvation possible for us all.
Jesus is the light of the world! Forever!
Forever.
Oh, man.
Here,
All right.
check out these couple of verses from John 1. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God.
That means when we follow Jesus, we become God's shining children.
That's right, he calls us children of God.
The light of Jesus just makes everything better. Like this.
Exactly like that. It influences us. It means that when we get to experience the love of Jesus, it truly changes us. It changes how we think.
Thinking about good things that honor God and always having a positive attitude.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
I get
You get
the
it.
appeal.
You get it. You
I
get
get
it.
it.
Do I look
I
at
get
it?
it.
Right?
You look great. And this is the kind of attitude that is worth shining. The love and light of Jesus also changes how we live and how we talk.
We try to make the right decisions and be careful with our words, especially when we talk to others.
Right. So it also changes how we treat others.
We put them first. We treat them with love and respect no matter what.
As you see, all that we've talked about before, about our words, about our actions and attitudes, all of it is influenced by the light of Jesus.
Right, so we must choose to follow the light instead of the darkness, because all of those things could be influenced in a whole different way.
It all starts by following Jesus and remembering what he has done for us.
When Jesus died on the cross for our sins, he defeated darkness by coming back to life 3 days later.
When we are influenced by his light, we get to be a light to others. We get to be called children of God.
And that's the best influence you could ever have.
Man.
Let's turn these lights on again. That's right. Oh, there it is.